Hello! Does the Holy Grail exist? We'll find out if you get full marks. Question 1. Under the law, when laying siege to a city, what natural food source was to be spared from destruction? Was that sheep, crop fields, fruit trees, or honey? And Deuteronomy chapter 20 says you should spare fruit trees. Question 2. Which high priest was Zechariah told to crown? Was that Joshua, Zadok, Hilkiah, or Eliashib? And that was Joshua in Zechariah chapter 6. Question 3. Which mountain did the Samaritans claim as the true mountain of God? Was that Sinai, Hermon, Carmel, or Gerizim? That was Gerizim. You'll find it in Deuteronomy chapter 11. Question 4. By which brook did Jacob wrestle with the angel? Was that Keba, Habor, Jabbok, or Shihor? That was Jabbok in Genesis chapter 32. Question 5. Which city is the place of God's earthly residence? Is that Jerusalem, Hebron, Shechem, or Bethlehem? And 2 Chronicles chapter 6 says that is Jerusalem. Question 6. What feature of the altar did Joab grab when seeking sanctuary? Was it the steps, the lion's face, the wings, or the horns? And Joab grabbed the horns in 1 Kings chapter 2. Question 7. Who were the other two disciples who were from the same town as Philip? And that's Andrew and Peter, also from Bethsaida, according to John chapter 1. Question 8. Paul said our faith is worthless if what didn't happen? Was it the raising of Jesus, the exodus of the Jews, the birth of Jesus, or the gift of the Holy Spirit? And our faith is worthless if Jesus didn't rise from the dead, according to 1 Corinthians chapter 15. Question 9. Which nation defeated Judah during the reign of Ahaz? Was it the Amorites, the Philistines, the Edomites, or the Moabites? And that was the Edomites in 2 Chronicles chapter 28. Question 10. What is the Sea of Chinnereth better known as? Is it the Mediterranean Sea, the Red Sea, the Dead Sea, or the Sea of Galilee? And that's the Sea of Galilee in Numbers chapter 34. Question 11. What was Araunah's threshing floor to become the site of after David built an altar there? Was it the crucifixion of Christ, the Battle of Armageddon, the Sermon on the Mount, or Solomon's Temple? From the altar into the temple, according to 2 Samuel 24, and also mentioned in 2 Chronicles chapter 3. Question 12. How many times a day did Aaron burn incense on the altar of incense? Was that 1, 2, 3, or 4 times? And that was twice a day, according to Exodus chapter 30. Question 13. What did Joseph Barnabas sell to raise money for God's work? Was it a horse, a field, a flock of sheep, or a house? And he sold a field in Acts chapter 4. Question 14. Who was the first person to be raised from death by Jesus? Was that the widow's son, Jairus' daughter, Lazarus, or the saints? And that was the widow's son in Luke chapter 7. And question 15. Bit of an unusual one. Who was the first man named as being left-handed? Was that Terah, Benjamin, Isaac, or Ehud? That was Ehud in Judges chapter 3. So, whatever your score, don't feel bad. It's the learning process and the journey towards God that is the real measure of success. Until next time, goodbye and God bless.